To show you a little bit more of what we can do with artificial intelligence at Jedox, I will show you this. We built a service called Assisted Planning, and we have different core components here. So what we want to do with all of these services, assist the planner. So we want to give suggestions, recommendations. We want to give a helping hand to the planner, to the power user, to the controller, to the CFO. And we want to prepare data, and we want to deliver results that help people do their analysis. And we have four different core components. First of all, data preparation, assisted data preparation. For any artificial intelligence project, it's always crucial to have good data, to have enough data.
Okay, yep.
So we are doing this in this data preparation section. So we can do interpolation, outlier detection, pre-calculation of other values. So we will talk about this later. I will show that. This is very important because the data we create here is the input to all the other three components. So next component would be assisted forecast and prediction. So this is what you are doing in, for example, sales planning. You do a forecast, and this is an automated version of that. So what you're normally doing is you're looking at last year or maybe last 2 years or a forecast 3+9. So everything is taken into account here, and with a click of a button you get a forecast here. So these are time series, analysis functions, and prediction functions. Then the third core component is assisted insights and recommendation. Here we are doing things like classification and scoring of products, customers. You can every customer, for example, is given with a feature set, like how much does he pay each month, or how many units of a certain product is he buying, and so on. So there is a feature set for every customer, for example, and now you want to see, okay, which are my top customers, which are my customers which are only D, and so on, or also for customer churn, if you have contract-based business, which customers will leave at the end of the contract, or which one will stay. So you can sort something out like this. There is different kind of learnings here. This is the core component, which has a heavy use of machine learning, unsupervised learning, supervised learning. So this means you can also give data which is already tagged. So this means like a customer, he will leave or he will not. So we know what he did in the past, but it's also possible without the knowledge to just let the algorithm guess what is happening here. So there's a lot of cool stuff going on in this component. And the last one is the one which combines everything. So it's dynamic planning. Dynamic planning is very interesting, and it's also very hard to get there. But we build a lot of services which we used to help people here. So it's like driver-based planning, and there are different methods here to figure out which drivers are the real drivers for a given target, and then also if you predict them to the future, so how do they behave in the connection to the target. And so this dynamic planning thing is the combination of all the three other components and can give more insights into the data. And also automate planning, because if you have driver-based planning and you change some drivers, you can do what-if analysis and so on. So we try to put everything there which has to do with forecasting and planning.
Okay, really interesting. Then in the next lesson, could you maybe show me what this actually looks like? Because it sounds really interesting, but I don't have an idea of what it could look like. So could we approach that next?
Yeah, we can do that. Okay. So I prepared some demo, and I will lead you through the different core components. We will focus on the upper two components, data preparation and assisted forecast, in the next lessons.
Okay, fantastic.